It's apparent that developing countries are grappling with a debt crisis that impairs the delivery of basic services and climate action. It is a debt trap accentuated by unjust global financial architecture and exploitative global economic order through which the rich continue to amass their unjust wealth at the expense of the poor. From 2015, nations committed to the Paris Agreement and the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, aimed at alleviating those suffering impacts of crisis and poverty and bringing them to the mainstream of economic development. 10 years and more of the journey, full of challenges of all sorts of odds. Developed countries remain non-committed to climate action and the Sustainable Development Goals as debt levels limit developed countries' capacity to implement climate action and deliver basic services to their citizens. African countries are losing between 5 to 15% of their GDP to climate change, and extreme weather over the past 2 decades has cost developing economies more than $525 billion, erasing years of development progress. Some vulnerable states face climate-related disasters which left 100% of GDP overnight, forcing governments into unsustainable debt spirals just to rebuild. The combined adverse impacts of climate change add heavily to external Africa's debt, which reached approximately $1.152 trillion by the end of 2023, up from $1.12 trillion in 2022. This adds to the $277 billion per year needed until 2030 to effectively address the climate crisis. However, only $30 billion is actually received each year. The continent is at the crossroads, and the world needs economic justice. 2024 is gone. 2025 is a turning point. A year of hope, a year of action, a year of equity. Time for the world to rethink the economic just world. Multilateral institutions to cancel debts. Debt justice means a future free from exploitation. It's time to cancel the debt, change the system, and build just economies that work for people and the planet. It is time to end the debt crisis now. Cancel all unsustainable and illegitimate debts with no strings attached and demand that wealthy nations pay their climate debts to support frontline communities. Department cancellation must go along with an increase in actual flow of global climate finance from developed countries to benefit vulnerable communities and countries. Time for reforming the global financial system, which is rigged in favor of billionaires and former colonial powers, is now. We need a fair, transparent, and democratic system under the United Nations, not the IMF and World Bank. The change of the system is now. We choose justice in all forms. We are for climate and economic justice. The time for action is now. We won't wait while the global North profits from Africa's suffering. Don't wait. Join the climate and economic justice movement. Demand debt justice today. Demand reforms in global financial systems.